Hello, welcome back to Made by Random Out. I'm Amanda and I make stuff. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a crochet artist. I mostly make amigurumi plushie type items that I sell at market events and online. And you guys, I am so sorry if it seems like I've fallen off the face of the earth. I am very much still here and alive. I've just had a crazy couple weeks. If you saw some of my last videos, I just finished performing in a local theater production of Annie. I was Miss Hannigan in Annie. It was so fun. Maybe I will add a link in the description for some clips of the show if you're interested in checking it out. So that was 2 weeks ago, and then last week I actually traveled to London for work, which was crazy. My first time in London. I absolutely loved it. But because of that, I have had no time. I actually have a crochet event coming up this weekend. I feel like I've just had like no time to prepare for it because of all the stuff going on. I really only have this week to get things together. However, I did bring extra bags to London just to bring yarn. I'm not kidding you guys. Very serious about that. You would think I was moving there with how many bags I had. I was there for less than a week and I brought 1,000,000 bags because they were filled with yarn because I had very long flights. I had 2 7 to 8 hour flights, the one there and the one back. And you know I was going to be crocheting on those flights. And boy was I. So in this video, I thought that I would show you the things that I made on my flight. And it's funny because they're all like half made because I couldn't bring any polyfill, like any stuffing for them, because I really had nowhere to put that and I thought that would get messy. So they're all little half creatures and a collection of limbs and stuff, which I thought would be funny to show you everything that I got done. And this is also the start of my holiday collection since my event is in the middle of November. You can never start too early for holiday stuff. So I'm excited to show you some of the holiday items that I started making as well. Life was so crazy. I also had to turn my Etsy off for the last couple of weeks because I just had no time to get orders done, which stinks. But you know what? That is what is so great about having an Etsy where you have on-demand print products. If you are not familiar with print on demand, it is when you design products such as sweatshirt designs, mug designs, tote bag designs. I mean, you name it, you can find it on a print on demand site. I love to use Printful. Then you connect Printful to your online shop. You connect it right to your Etsy and you can publish your items on your Etsy. And when customers order that product on your Etsy, it is automatically created and shipped to them by Printful. So if you're on vacation, if you're on your work trip, if you're performing in your local theater show, it is not a problem because Printful will literally create and ship your order for you. So you don't have to miss out on any revenue, which is incredible and can be very helpful for your business. I love using Printful to add crochet merch to my Etsy page so I could still make some revenue without having to spend so much time on creating products and also money. Print on demand is nice because you don't need a huge inventory of products that you have to order in advance and spend a bunch of money on. So it's something you can literally start with a $0 investment. Printful is a free service to use. You know, tariffs are a huge thing right now, so ordering things from other countries can be very expensive to order in bulk if you're making things on hand. But Printful has a huge global production network, so you can order locally and save on all of those crazy extra shipping fees. It is so amazing. It is so easy to create your own designs. And like I said, a $0 upfront cost. You really can't beat it. I will leave a link to Printful in the description below, so definitely check it out if it is something you guys might be interested in. Okay, now let's jump into what I made on my trip to London and my trip home from London, I guess. Those flights were long, guys, and I am not a flyer, but honestly, crocheting helped with my flying anxiety, so I love it. I literally haven't even unpacked stuff from the bags, so I might have to dig through these bags to find what I made because I was just shoving stuff in there after I made it. So, this is what we're starting with. Can you guys guess what this is? It is going to be a gingerbread man. Super excited. This is one of my favorite holiday patterns to make. I will link all of these patterns in the description below. I forget who makes this specific pattern, but it will be linked. Let's see how many half gingerbreads I made. I made 1, 2, I did get their eyes in, so that's progress. 2, oh, I forgot, I ran out of this white yarn, so I couldn't make their legs, and I could only make 3. We're in the process of the 3rd one. So I made 3 half gingerbreads, and I also made all of their their arms. These are their arms that you sew onto their body. So I have enough arms for 4 of them, and I hopefully will be bringing 4 to my crochet event this weekend. You'll have to make sure you stay tuned to see what actually makes it on the table out of these things that I have crocheted. Okay, in addition to my gingerbread, not really a holiday item, but we made, do you guys know what these are? They're going to be cows. We made 3 almost cows. We have a pink heart spot, a purple heart spot, and a brown regular spot cow. And I did make their noses somewhere as well. Let me see if I can find them in the bag. I'm not entirely sure where they are. Oh, I also made their ears. Here's the pink ears. Oh, this is a mess. I have found everything. Okay, we found a brown ear. We have 1 brown ear. Oh, we got some noses. We got 2 noses. Missing the 3rd. 2nd brown ear. Oh, found another gingerbread arm in the bag. Oh, also found this fig bar that they gave me on the plane. I'm definitely gonna eat that, honestly. Oh, 3rd nose, present. We have all of our noses. We're still missing our purple set of ears, but I'll let you guys know if I find it. Okay, in addition to my cow segments, I also made 3 half axolotls, pink ones. Hello. I didn't do their butt parts because they need to be stuffed. And they still need their fins. Man, this is not for you. Oh, guys, I found one of the purple ears. It was like hidden in other stuff. All right, so we're only missing 1 purple cow ear. Okay, I also made some pink turtle fragments. This is my turtle shell, and I made 2 back legs and a front leg, but then I noticed that I was running out of pink yarn, and I still needed to make my cow noses and feet, so I stopped making pink stuff. So we still need an additional leg for my turtle, but we made some progress on it. I did end up running out of pink yarn fully. Guys, the other ear! Okay, all cow ears are found. All cow ears are present. I also made this purple triceratops. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for this stitch marker. I didn't realize I left it on there. Okay, we have half of a triceratops. He needs his butt, but he is looking cute. I made 3. Do you know what these are? Guess in the comments. Okay, they are gonna be eagles. Some of them have frills already. This one doesn't. They're little frills. I could have swore I had 4, but I guess I only made 3. And they still have a long way to go, unfortunately. I didn't bring the yarn to make their little feet, and they need to be stuffed. So definitely still some progress we need to make on those. I made this. It might not look like much, but it's gonna be an elephant. We need to crochet his nose and the rest of him, but I did make his ears. His ears are done. Yeah, gotta get that done. Also, with the holiday season coming up, this is not an item I have all the time, but I like to make them around the holiday time. Looking cute. What do you guys think these are? Yes, they are penguins. I definitely want to make some more colors. I am feeling very ambitious this week, but I don't know how much we will get done. So hopefully we'll get done at least these 3. And last but not least, one of my favorite holiday items that I made last year are these little, this is Madeline Mako pattern. They are little seals. I promise they're gonna be cute. They look a little scary right now because they need to be stuffed and they need all of their accessories and their eyeballs, and I ran out of white yarn. This was literally the last of my white yarn. I had ambitious plans to also make snowmen, but we ran out of white yarn and I brought 3 skeins. I literally brought 3 whole skeins of white yarn and ran out of all of them. So that is all that I made for 2 7-hour flights. Honestly, once I got in the air, it was pretty sick because it was like, wow, now I just have all these uninterrupted hours to crochet. So it was kind of fun. Hi. I did miss my son though. I miss my 2 kitties, and I'm very happy to be home and get some more crochet done for this event. We have a lot of work to do this week. Let me know in the comments which of these patterns that I made looks the funniest half done. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys are making for your holiday markets. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I will be getting more content out soon. We will have a market vlog coming up, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss it, and I will see you guys in the next video.